What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Jerry Fit, and we are back to react with what's new on the tube, man. We got a special video for y'all today, bro. EWU body cam, bro. We got a body cam banger for y'all, bro. Muffled screams lead cops to men's horrifying secret, bro. So, hey, man, you already know what it is with the body cams, man. We usually fuck with EWU. They have really good body cams. We're gonna see what this one is about, bro. I'm assuming this dude, maybe he kidnapped someone. I don't know. Muffled screams. It looks like somebody was struggling for something, or it sounds like somebody was struggling for something. So we're just gonna jump into it, man. But before we jump into it, you already know what I'm gonna tell you, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, especially for you newbies, man. You already know we're posting as much as possible. And yeah, you already know what it is with the body cam.
Somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Why does this dude look like Spider-Man? First of all, bro, what is the whole fit? What's going on here, bro? This dude's just like Spider-Man when he was doing the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? For all my old heads, I know, bro. You new kids wouldn't know, man. Nothing about that.
I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me.
No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. Can we look? No.
But why would a crackhead see that about?
The crackhead. It's probably because they want more crack, though. Is anybody on that front porch? No. So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear you?
Bro.
Oh, Jesus.
When police respond to a report of a woman imprisoned in a local residence, they encounter a bizarre homeowner who says their very presence is putting him in danger.
I'm confused.
But
Why?
there's no sign of a woman. It's not until a second call brings them back that the cops go inside and make a shocking discovery that's beyond anything they could have imagined. The following report is based on official police records. On the afternoon of May 2nd, 2023, a woman calls 911 in Cleveland, Ohio, to share a disturbing story she just heard from a frightened stranger.
Supplementary
I was
act, by
calling
the way.
because I was at the store, right? And this lady had came out of nowhere and was just like all hysterical and scared and stuff or whatever. I don't know where she went to, but she said that this lady was supposed to be tied up in this basement. Now, I'm only calling because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight knowing that somebody might be tied up, even if it is a lie or whatever. I kind of believe her because the way she was scared. Like, no, she didn't say anything else.
Officers with the Cleveland Police Department arrive at the address moments later.
Shout out that lady for calling, bro. Cause like, imagine if she didn't call.
Boy.
Why is niggas out here kidnapping people anyway, bro? I was about to start tapping my head, bro. This dude's playing music.
Hello?
That sound like young boy.
After a full 3 minutes of knocking, the police finally get a response from inside.
Bro, y'all can't be here like this. You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What?
What does that mean?
I'm about to come out.
All right, come on out. How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
Just so you know, everything's recorded.
Listen,
Yes?
turn those cameras off, please.
Well, what's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can.
Why you put a mask on? What's good with
You
bro?
guys are making my spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out of here. You guys are blowing the spot off.
Bro, this dude really
Who
trying
do
to
you work
fuck
for?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
Go home.
we have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying, y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right?
After pushing
Damn it.
the cops to leave, the man finally
Spilled
asks
water
what
on my
brought
white
them
tee,
here
man.
to begin with.
What was your call about?
Bro, this dude's really trying to play up the fact that he's working for the cops, dude. You don't think that, like, I mean, like, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like, in the shows, from what I know about at least, like, sometimes other agencies don't warn, like, local cops and shit about people coming, but, like, bro, you pulled up looking like fucking Spider-Man and expect them to just take your word. You don't show no ID, you don't show no badge, and you expect them to take your word that you just work for them? Like, bro, come on, man.
Did you have a female here earlier that was a white female in a black coat?
Hell no, bro.
All right, well, here's the complaint.
What's your complaint?
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Man, Okay, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me.
No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
Man, listen, you need to leave.
Not only do the police stick around, more of them soon arrive.
Did he shake their
my
hand?
God, there's too many people here. Oh, it's no big deal, man. Man, it is a big deal. What? I'm trying to tell you guys.
What is he trying to say? That he's undercover?
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. Can we look? No, but why not? Because I say so. You're trying to tie up down there? No. What's your name, buddy? I can't tell you that, bro. What do you mean you can't tell me? I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say.
That's what I'm saying, bro. A CI, bro. I mean, a CI, that can make sense. You know, from my elite knowledge that I just gained from finishing the Shield. First of all, I finished the Shield, guys. Bro, you guys need to check that show out, dude. The ending was so crazy. Like, the thing is, like, I want to talk about it, but I don't know if people are going to want to go watch it because I told you guys to watch it. So, if you end up watching it, let me know in the comments, bro. Dude, Vic, man. Dude, insane. And Gardaki, man. Oh, guys, man. If anybody has seen it before, let me know in the comments because I want to talk about it, but it's crazy. But, like, dude, like, bro, I'm supposed to believe that this dude is a CI. Like, come on.
Right now, you guys are cut on this. Who told you that? I can't say nothing else. Well, there's someone's out in the basement. There's nobody in the basement. I just what I really why can't I look? Why do you all that stuff that went on in the past with those 3 girls, man? We gotta take this
What
serious.
3 girls?
What 3 girls? Gina. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If we don't take this seriously, I'm about something going on. I'm about to give you my social security number. Oh yeah. Please don't go. We're not going. Yeah, you can't do that. Tell him please not to do that.
While the man appears to believe that his status as a confidential informant puts him above suspicion, the police don't share that view.
Do you guys think he's for real a CI or not?
Which Smith?
Detective Smith, the 2nd district. Okay, that's how you know I'm not.
Okay, well, I guarantee
his phone number's right here. No, listen.
We'll call him.
Listen, don't call him. Don't.
Well, why wouldn't I call him?
Listen, will you stop talking for a moment? I can't, bro. My life is on the line.
Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside.
I wonder if he's a CI for real, because he does look concerned, like, that ass. But, like, at first I thought he was trying to say he was undercover. That's why I didn't, like, believe him.
Oh, baby boy. That's what I'm saying. Listen,
once again.
And everything and drive past it, and I got 5 cars out here. I'm about to give you killed off this.
Well, why are you acting this way?
You understand why I'm acting that way, dude? No.
If we have to call Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy was a girl right up in the basement?
The other cop was going to go inside.
100%, bro.
He's willing to risk his career for all that?
Do you think I'm... Oh, my gosh. You're going to crack his word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you gonna talk
bro, Detective Smith is such a general name, dude. I feel like he's lying. Like, dude, if you won't let them call to confirm and verify, bro, you're just making the block more hot, bro. All you had to do is give them the CI's name, tell them to call them, boom, they're gone, bro. But you're making the block hot.
I'll let you know, boy. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I guess that's my probation officer.
But why would somebody say that?
Crackhead.
But why would a crackhead say that about
you? It's probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not going to. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't know.
Do that to me. I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
Wow.
And the most confidential informants don't come screaming up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro.
Despite the suspicious circumstances, the police sergeant lets the man, Delonte Eden Tiger, go back inside his home while the other cops contemplate what they've heard.
You ever, like, actually dealt with a confidential informant?
Yeah. And every time they're up to no good and they're confident, that's what they do.
That's how they act?
Yeah, that's how they act. So, I don't know what, my only fear is there's somebody really in the basement.
I actually think he's freaking out like that because he's...
Up to no good.
Yeah.
He's going to let us in. It's real sketchy.
Dude, I can't believe they're letting him in.
Tell me you're on probation for training thing. And then these guys will wake up back there and kiss you scream for help.
Like girls. Ah!
Bro, this cop, man, bro. What the hell?
Like, wow, dude. You can hear the scream.
If it's a joke, it's one that will become much less funny before this day is through.
Hey, remind us to listen to No, dude, there's too much going on. No. Alright, stand outside. Leave this crap so it gets you scared. Nobody about to do nothing to y'all. Do you think that's good? No. Seriously, y'all want crack. Something gets you scared. No, they're not coming in. Oh, you have my word. What's the search?
With that, the police go into the residence, and as the sergeant checks the basement, his backup waits upstairs with Delonte.
This dude's smoking a blunt in front of them.
All
I've been stabbed 7 times, shot twice.
Well, have we done any of that?
No. It's just, I'm trying to change my life and work with the police, and like, I just don't do that every day, you feel me?
Turn that down, son. Well. Actually, turn it off until we leave, and then you do what you want.
This dude's smoking a blunt in front of the cops. I mean, I get it, he's on his property, he's 21, but...
Me.
Someone just pissed off at you or something? I'm trying to tell you, bro. Put gloves, never come back here again. You know what I said?
Have in your hand.
I got tracks. Like what?
Bro, he didn't even answer, and the cop just left.
Okay.
Here, bro.
This dude gave him a high five. Bro, how are you a CI, but then you're high-fiving the police in broad daylight, dude? This dude's lying, man. Like, what?
Go pause. Okay.
You're a CI, but you're high-fiving all the policemen, everybody in front of him.
I know.
As it turns out, the cops will be back sooner than they may have thought. That evening, a woman tips them off that Delonte showed her pictures of a woman being tortured and zip-tied to a chair.
Bro, what is
warning
good
that
with
he
this
would soon
dude?
do the same to her. The police go back to the house at midnight, and once again, it's not easy to get someone to the door.
Where did they knock the first time that they got there? And are those the same cops from earlier, too?
Hey, right in there we go. Good please. I appreciate this. There's a lot of people. Yeah, you know my mother. What's up? I got to thank you. You know? I really know. I need to talk to the sector, okay? You sure? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Talk to my lady in earlier, bro. Talk to my attitude, okay? All good. Give me 5 seconds. You need to back there? Oh, no. Hey.
What?
The police head around the house to meet with
So they
Delonte,
came to the
but
back
as
the
one
first
officer
time.
stays behind, he hears some loud movements coming from within.
That was inside? What the hell?
Delonte soon lets the cops in, and they head straight down to the basement to continue the search they cut short
Do they
this
not, like,
afternoon.
smell anything? Where is the lady dead or no?
So, if you smell bleach or something, I know something I was just going to let me know.
Okay. Now I smell cat pee, so.
The basement again seems to be absent of any victims, tied up or otherwise, but this time the cops are determined to search the entire house.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't see, look, everywhere last night.
That's with all them. Y'all listen to it all over.
Bro, and he seems like, he seems so confident, too.
This is rather fresh.
Everywhere you get this section, please don't bother you.
Uh-oh.
There's some blood right here.
Uh-oh.
There's some blood. Like dried blood, I think.
There doesn't appear to be anyone else in the house,
That's
but
so
suspicions
crazy.
are mounting. Not
So
the
maybe
least,
he just
because
killed her
Delonte
that
has
day,
decided
though.
the search requires an extremely loud soundtrack.
Bro, what the hell?
Just turn over. What's that? Did you not find anything? Sure. Turn it down.
All the way down. Please turn it all the way down. Sure. Yeah, it's still on the floor, but yeah, no. I'm going to turn the music down. I'll turn the music down. Can you turn the music down?
I can't tell what song he's listening to. They got that shit. Dude, this dude's smoking Black and Mild. Bro. Why is he being detained? I'm confused. If they didn't find anything because of the music, for real?
No, turn the music on.
With the newfound silence, the police turned to Delonte, determined to finally get to the bottom of this runaround. But even on a day filled with rumors, strange claims, and unsettling tips, none of them are prepared for what comes next.
Is anybody on that front porch? No. So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time?
Did he bury her under the porch?
Is anybody on there?
Bro,
I heard him dragging something out when we went from the front to the back, too, just so you know.
Is anybody in that front end? Because I heard voices and movement and noise. Yeah. Who's up there?
What's going on here?
Who's out there?
It's sweating a lot.
What is that? Can you hear it?
What's going on?
Who's weird? Who's up there? Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight? You guys went
Bro!
back there?
Alright.
Bro, she's cooked.
Police.
Bro, he's cooked. He knows he's cooked. That's probably why he went silent.
Alright.
Probably just
Yeah, I
gave
heard him
up, bro.
sliding something under there when he went from the front to the back.
Where you at?
Where you at, man?
They gotta just like break into the porch, man.
We're looking.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's probably mad animals in that bitch, bro. I'd be fucking scared. Y'all know I can't do rodents, man. She's in the box? No way, bro. She's in the box? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, bro. Paralyzed. How fucked up of a person do you have to be to kidnap a paralyzed person, dude? There's no way. There is no.
Switch your thing off.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. That was some comedic. That was some fucking comedy right there. That was some fucking comedy, dude. Are you hurt any other way? I'm paralyzed.
What's your name? Cheryl SAPPHIRE.
Bro.
Say Carol?
Cheryl? Sorry, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's Cheryl. Cheryl. Yeah. My leg's out.
Bro. EWU coming in with a crazy body cam again.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Holy Christ.
The police escort Delonte out of the
This
house as they
dumbass
try to
dude.
make sense of the bizarre discovery they've made on his front porch.
What a dumbass,
Cheryl,
bro.
you know, is there anyone else here with you? I don't know. Okay.
Cheryl, how long have you been there, honey? For how long?
I don't know. I'm hurt.
You hurt? We want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move them. We'll let you left you all there, okay?
It's a mess.
What did he do to you? He did what? Hey, I want to fire the company, get her off, right? They start on the back door. I know, but if we get fired here, they can come in here. No, but you know, we got no ETA on him out. There's no dispatch. Huh? Did he stab you? Yeah. Where did he stab you, say? His arm?
That's fucked up, bro. This dude has some serious
Did he call you
issues.
at all?
I can't
You know how
tell,
long
yeah?
he done it?
Bro, this dude has some serious issues.
Okay.
But even with Cheryl Cyrus somewhat responsive to their questions, there's nothing that can fully explain what's going on.
This is over here.
Dude, there's a lot. I don't
Dude.
even know where to begin. This might not be the only victim. But we just searched the house and we didn't find anything else.
That's
As
fucked.
rescue personnel get Cheryl free of the box and transported to the hospital, police conduct another search of the home.
She was supposed to be wearing a pink hoodie and...
Oh, dude, and then this dude was so confident when they came.
Cat scared the hell out of me. And the attic's done. Yeah. There was a pink hoodie, that was it. Did she say it was this room, or?
She just said that, like, he was transporting her from, like, the basement up here, and, like, that there was going to be an AK-47 in here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. They found it.
There's no sign of any other victims in the house.
Damn,
But the
bro.
one they did find will give detectives more than enough to discuss with Delonte when they visit him in jail the following night.
Obviously, we know some bad things did go down today. Do you want to give you a chance to go over a confidential informant for Detective Larry Smith out of the 2nd District? Okay. Okay. How long have you been doing that for? About a week and a half now. Okay. About a week and a half. And I was wrong for this. But I wasn't going to kill myself. I wasn't going to not deceive her.
Bro, you cannot save yourself, bro. She already told everything, bro. Just give it up, man. Just give it up, bro. Come on. Like, dog, you're really not... You don't look good at all right now,
You know what I'm saying? But I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith trying to get him to 5 AKs, 4 Glocks, 3. That's supposed to be going into the valley, like, next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him fit ready. We're going to move 6 ounces a day on cold crack. You know, I'm trying to get him those. So the scriptures are ounces a day, but like, I found out that this is that. And you know what I'm saying? If we found out that what
I'm trying.
that what I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she can get back out on the street, it's exposed.
Delonte, who calls Cheryl Cece, claims she's an addict, one among many who frequent his house.
Well, she's always at my house smoking dope. Okay. So I take care of everybody on the streets, all the scenes. That's where they live. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, that's ground zero for the crackhead.
According to Delonte, the entire situation began on April 27th, 5 days before police showed up at his house, wanting to search the basement. In an incident partially corroborated by police records, the car Delonte was driving was pulled over by vice cops. He says Cheryl was in the car as well.
I left my house, and before I got 4 tires on the street, the police is hitting the block. I don't know what's going on. Swerving around. I'm on the sidewalk trying to get around because I don't know what's going on. Guns in my face. Get out the car. Get out. What are you guys doing? Turn the car off. Empty out your pockets. I ain't got nothing, bro. Y'all tripping like, y'all just up. Like, what's going on? I have to tell them. Oh, yeah, yo, you get your vision. So that note's right here. We're going to get you for that, man. Let's not go back to prison, bro. What do you need me to do?
Delonte says that was when one of the detectives took his phone, programmed his number into it, and told him, "You're working for me now." But it was how the police treated Cheryl, the woman they would later find in a box on his front porch, that really got his attention.
Detective told her, thank you, bye. Okay. Detective Smith said, thank you, bye. Keep on walking. Listen to the detective, and we all got out the car, detective like, you can go, thank you. Okay. Ready to get searched. It's crap about $20 worth of dope in the car scale, and you didn't even get searched.
He concluded that Cheryl had set up the traffic stop and would now know that he'd been turned into a confidential informant for the police. The next time Cheryl came over to his house, he decided he couldn't let her leave.
I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in my I don't need my underarm, blood, all type of weird. It's crazy. I felt like I was going to die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I beat her up, I fed her, showered her, all type of weird make sure she ate. But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for y'all.
Like, everything that went through, like, the time where you and Cece were together, like, what happened during those days?
I just punched on her, slapped on her, told her to
Bro, and he's like shrugging his shoulders like this shit is like some normal ass shit, bro.
Punched on her, slapped on her, moved her from the basement to another room, fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
No. Okay. Is that what you want to ask me?
No, No, like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why the would I do that?
I didn't know that. No. So at any point was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop, I won't do it again. I'll never tell, Blanche, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell.
What?
That's the code in the street.
While Delonte speaks to detectives, Cheryl lies in the intensive care unit on a ventilator in what the hospital classifies as declining critical condition.
Shit.
In addition to being on dialysis, she's suffering from swelling to the head and brain,
Damn,
broken
bro.
ribs,
How
a
much?
collapsed
Like,
lung,
bro,
and
how
multiple
bad did you
spinal
beat
fractures.
her, dog?
But according to Delonte, it could be worse.
Go kill her. She would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead. So fast.
Delonte says that, among other things, he
We're
had
talking
Cheryl
about
sit
some
down and write,
facts.
"I am a snitch," and "I am a rat," over and over again. It's worth noting that while the police report from the traffic stop identifies 2 passengers, neither of them were named Cheryl.
Oh.
The first time yesterday with you and stuff like that, they
When I checked in the basement, she wasn't in the basement. She's upstairs laying down in the bed. So we went down in the basement.
So let me ask you, because there was a moment in time, I wasn't there, so I can't speak on it or anything. So there was a moment to where, like, you were still inside the house for a little bit. Did you have to call anybody to ask if you should let the cops in or anything like that?
My detective.
So then at that point, he told you just to let them in if they want to check the basement.
Case like a matter like this, they're not going anywhere until you let them in the house and check the basement. If you don't, they're just going to come back with a search warrant and check it anyways. I said, all right, back. 5 minutes. Come in. 5 minutes. Took me 3 minutes to put her upstairs in bed. 2 minutes to let them in the house. And 1 minute for them to not do their job and go home. They only wanted to search one room. They searched that one room. She wasn't here. They left. Okay. Stupid too. All right. So.
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, bro, why didn't they? You mean to tell me they didn't check the whole house while they were already in there the first time?
Right? You should search the whole house.
Yeah.
Which house? Somebody's in the basement. Okay, come on in. Nobody's there.
Bro, I like how he's blaming them and he's the one going to jail.
Open up tables, open up the refrigerator. That's horrible job we all work. Horrible job.
You're getting mad.
A missing body. Pretty serious?
Yeah.
Do you think so? Yeah. Okay, well, next time take it serious.
After accepting Delonte's feedback on their police work, the detectives move on to the second visit to his home that night.
Bro.
Yeah, so the first time the police came, you said you moved her upstairs, right? And then she was upstairs. Obviously, the second time the police came, she was in that tote, right? How did that go down in between there?
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
they really wanted to check upstairs.
Right, but I'm saying, how did she get in there?
I put her in there.
Okay.
Put her downstairs and put her on the porch.
Why is he saying that like that sounds normal, though?
Why isn't either going so loud? Just in case if she made noise, they wouldn't hear.
When Cheryl improves to the point that she can speak to detectives, she tells them that Delonte, who was her dealer, turned on her and accused her of being a narc. Over a period of days, he beat her.
That's what I'm saying.
stabbed
Like,
her,
I think this
dragged
dude
her
has
across
something
the
wrong
floor,
with him.
broke a television over her head, and put her in several different containers.
Bro!
On her to the point she couldn't breathe.
Waterboarding?
And her addiction, so she could endure the pain.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
still, Delonte appears hopeful that this will mostly blow over.
Are you trying to help me or not?
Well, like I said, it'll go from there once you see the judge and, like, the case starts moving forward.
No, but you guys have to talk to the judge, though, and let her know that I am a confidential informant and that, like, I am working with the police. Like, I understand I'm in trouble, but what I need you guys to do is, like,
Well, I'll put in the paperwork.
those on the streets. I don't want those on the streets, and I can't do that if I'm in here. Then Detective Smith will buy me out. Believe it or not. If I get a bond, he'll come buy me out. You know what I'm saying? So I just need a bond.
And DT Smith will come buy me out, and I'm going to go right back to work.
But that doesn't happen. And Delonte is soon informed that his bond will be set for $750,000.
Bro, nobody's coming to get
News
you for
that he
that.
responds to with a middle finger at his hearing. 11 days after his interrogation, he's still in jail when he speaks to his mom on the phone.
You think they lower my bond? If they lower my bond like $20,000, dude, I got enough collateral to buy myself out. I already talked to the girl about it. He said just bring me my collateral, bring me my dump bring me my trailer, my tools, and I said, well, I had to put one of my businesses in, and I'm all right. That's what he said. He said, you got to run your bond.
We just got to see tomorrow when you go to court. The worst outcome that comes
This is really like the things that you can dictate.
You might be 5 years in asylum.
But things turn out a bit differently. At a court hearing 6 months later, Cheryl Cyrus recounted the horrors inflicted upon her and told the judge that she remained 98% paralyzed and dependent on others for her basic needs. Delonte Edmund Geiger pled guilty to 1 count of felonious assault, 1 count of kidnapping, 1 count of possessing a weapon under disability, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. In November 2023, the judge said, "I've never seen an offense like this in my time on the bench."
That's what I'm saying,
and
bro.
sentenced Edmund Geiger to 16 to 20 years in prison with an expected release date of April 2039. He's currently incarcerated at the Trumbull Correctional Institution. If you'd like to see select...
Hey, man, that's why you gotta stop committing crimes, bro. 20 years, bro. Dude, I wonder if the Detective Smith dude was ever real. They didn't say anything about that. I wonder if he was for real a CI, dude. They didn't say anything about that either. I was really looking forward to seeing if, he for real was a CI or not, or if there was a Detective Smith or not. But anyway, man, shout out to EWU, bro. You guys already know they give the best body cams, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in with me, bro. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one, bro. Let me know, I don't know. Just let me know, should you have got more time? What do you guys think about this case? Do you think he had, some mental issues going on? I feel like he probably had a little bit of some craziness going on, but I don't know. They didn't tell us, but if you like videos like this, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for all you new viewers and stuff. You know we're posting as much as possible, man. And if you want me to react to anything, any video that you watch, let me know, man. Most consistent reacts on the tube. Again, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man.